Hello, hello. All right. Yo, yo. What's up, Alex? How you feeling, man? I'm gonna be installing these Tits wheels. Pick me up another set of Geolanders. It's pretty cool how these little foams come. You got the little cutout inside. That's cool. Might be able to use that for something scale. Working on anything? Yeah, I gotta wait on some more parts for my class 3 build that I'm working on. So I said, let's do this. Where does everybody get their die cast from? I'm thinking about doing one. I was on a live with Jason the other night, and I was talking to him, getting inspired to go back and revisit it again. Once upon a time, I was going to do one. I picked up a Grand National body, and after I dissected it, that little thing was 400 grams. It just kind of made me pivot. These wheels are pretty slick, man. 13 grams a piece. B-lock. Got 9 people in here. What's up, everybody? Give a thumbs up if you can. Helps out the channel. These are some itty bitty bitty screws. What size are these? They got some on Etsy? I ain't even thought about that. I guess I never looked on anything else. Ooh. I fell right on my mat. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I only look at RC stuff on Etsy. I'm sure they have everything, huh? Hey, I did it again. I don't know what size this is. Is that even going in? Maybe, maybe not. This might be the same size. You know what? This is probably that 0.9. The knuckles that I just installed on the Tits knuckles used a 0.9. Where is that at? Yeah, I've looked in Walmart. The Grand National body that I did pick up, that was from Walmart. No, Amazon. And then I returned it. J-Star? That was dinner. What? Some small tires, man. Damn. That's a little tire. Man, that's a little B lock. These things are small. I don't know if it's easier to glue them or you do the B-lock. Things are small. I put a little lube on it. These are not going to be easy. Man, these little things are tough. Only 4 screws, but they're small. The foams in these tires are perfect. Getting the right amount of squish. Oh, damn. Yo, what's up, Bill? What's up? Finally made it, huh? Got all my attention on this little ass wheel. Yeah, believe me, it's small. And just when you think it can't get any smaller, try doing a little small beadlock wheel. Jeez. It's not bad though. Once I got it, it's definitely using the same hardware as 1.3 or whatever this is. But yeah, that's it for me, man. I pretty much did all the hardest things that you can do on these 30s. All right, here we go. Got one built. So it was 13 grams without the tire. Let's just see what it is with the tire. Maybe 2 more grams. Yep, 15 grams total. Nice. Yeah, man, you got a lot of rigs there, Bill. Keep racking them up. I saw that body you picked up from Magnus. That's sick. I was eyeing up that body too for the 30. But I'm chilling right now. I ain't doing no more. These tires are super sticky. For your 30 to come in? Camila? Camelia? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. It's a little chilly in this basement. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna love them. Good luck with the links. Get you some needle nose tweezers. I don't want to assume, but y'all see a female picture there. If you're a woman, I'm sure you have those. I know my wife stays with a sharp set. All right, let's see here. What's up, Drew? Hey, Drew, man, that Spider-Man body, that came out sick. I like that a lot. Especially since you hand painted it. Ah, for real? You got me, man. I thought you did it. I can't. To be honest with you, I don't like the AI stuff. Stuff creeps me out. Don't know what's real or not anymore. It's getting better and better. A little bit of simple green. So we don't have as much friction. You know, listen, art was definitely one of my favorite subjects in school when we used to call them subjects, but you know, I always doodled around. I did like to draw, but I'm definitely not the best artist. I'm a lefty. But yeah, man, grab you some paint markers and go ahead. Try it out. Yeah, I think one time I used it, I was trying to do maybe try to create a logo for my name. These holes are so small. Jesus. Here we go. Such a satisfying feeling when you get it in the hole. No pun intended. Man, these little guys are small. Joker. This tool is actually better than this one. Yeah, turn a screw, make a screw magnetize. Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have magnets also in my mat right here, so you can just rub up against a magnet, and it'll work like that way too. So that's when you see me doing this over here. There's magnets throughout here. There's one up here. So even if you don't have that, you can do that to one of your tools. Another little cool little trick is you can do something like this. Kind of put a magnet on your bit, and that'll help you out a little bit as well. But they still fly off. Here we go. We got 2 done. Somebody stop me. We on a roll. We on a roll. Yeah, just like any B-lock wheel, man. Once you start doing one, you kind of get the rhythm of it. These are kind of similar, as small as they are. Kind of get my groove now. But yeah, one thing to note with these Tits wheels, they will not fit RC wheel drive, RC 4-wheel drive wheels. Those wheels are pretty finicky. It seems like a lot of these aftermarket wheels are not going to be able to fit those. Maybe the latest Endura wheels that they just dropped, or I believe, are deeper dish. And possibly those would fit. The D19s, I think they are. All right, Drew, take care, buddy. Always a pleasure. I love these Geolanders. It's definitely probably my favorite tire out of all of them. Possibly even the gotta check out some of the other Enduro ones though, man. But I like the pattern on these. These are nice. I think these are 24 millimeters. I mean 34. I got my phone sitting up against my simple green bottle. That's why you see me reaching up here. See, now that one went in the fastest. Yep, look at that. Making record time. We'll be working on. Anybody working on anything? Yeah, look at that. That was fast. Also, the good thing about when you order these Geolanders or the Bronco tires, I forget the Broncos were the Mickey Thompsons, right? You will get a set of 5. So that's pretty cool. Yep, spec chassis. Mm-hmm. Yep, spec regular or XL? Oh yeah, you can make them capable. And scale. This is almost like 160 gram body right here. This thing slays. Thank you, thank you. You just into the micro crawlers? 24th scale, 18th scale. Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. Different platforms. Nice. Got a printer, huh? I need to get me a printer. You make your own prints, or that's just a file? I guess it's hard to do your own stuff, right? I don't know too much about 3D printing. Just files. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Over here a little bit more, so I don't. 4 people. You said regular yep spec? Yeah, I was gonna grab one of those, but I don't know. I just got used to chassis with a different, little bit higher skid. I wish that one had a little bit higher skid angle. I think it's only 7 degrees. I just picked up Venge. Yeah, you just popped in the other night though, right? Am I live? I'm doing a Venge build. First time seeing your name. Got to put my phone on vibrate. Yeah, I would love to learn it. I would like to start designing, if I can make some bodies and stuff for myself and eventually possibly sell them. Or just even to have so I can just print down accessories or whatever. It's definitely plenty useful in this hobby. Yoshi. This is a little micro though. This is a one. This is a 130, I think it is. This is a 125 wheelbase, but I think this body I found was a 130. Yeah, I got this. This guy was off of eBay. Sick print, very nice print. Nice. So how long? First, what was the wheelbase that you printed it out in, and then how long did that take you to print? Overnight. So we talking about at least 8 hours, right? 8 to 10 hour job for a body at least, depending on printers and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know any of the specs, how much filament you would go through. Yeah, once I go down that rabbit hole, I know there's no turning back. Alrighty, we got them all set up. We're gonna do a test run. Since you in here talking to me, you want to see him on this? You want to see him on that? My JLU is down right now. I'm doing a new chassis on this one, and unfortunately, my servo failed on this one. So I'm waiting for that. Got this off of Etsy. Don't take long. We're gonna throw him on the Bronco. Yo, yo. Yeah, I want to test out these tires. Man, they feel good in the hand, though. Nice weight to them. Whoo. Yeah, it goes with the look. Got all the rust and patina on there. Even though I done tried all the wheels on it already, they all look good on it. Yeah, my Endura wheels and tire combo, that came out to 10 grams. Like I said, this is probably the heaviest set of wheels that are out there right now. They coming in at 13 grams just for the rims alone. I should probably take off now that I have weight in the rear, even though I had the rings in here too. These are 3 grams a piece, 3.3, something like that. So that was 3 grams inside each wheel. Plus we have tungsten putty back here. So what I want to do is maybe take off the tungsten putty and see how it performs now that we have these wheels back here. Let's see, people in here, 44 minutes. Okay. This is where I left off last though. Had to do some more tweaking. I had the rear links outboarded. That wasn't going good for me. And not to mention this Venge chassis, he makes an XL. I should have picked the XL because I have 95 millimeter rears. But you see I'm making it work. I'm stretched all the way in the rear. But I think it's going to work. So, we'll see. Whoo, this thing got some weight to it now. She's feeling good now. Got the links on here. Links, Endura knuckles. Still running stock, 88. And another experiment I want to do is thinking about putting a torque beast in here, mofo. Okay. This is the one I posted up today. This is my leftovers build, bunch of leftover parts. Steel chassis that was cut out. Pretty cool. I like the way this one came out. Got some stuff in the bed. Okay. Oh no! Did I finally mess up my mount? No. Did I cut what? I forgot what I just showed you. Cut that out. Refresh my memory again. Cut it out. Oh, yep. I didn't cut it out personally. I had a buddy of mine who had a bandsaw, and it turned into a big old project for him. And I'm sorry I put him through that, but he finally cut it, and then I cleaned it up. But he had some extra steel plate that was around. He's a retired welder, and it just so happened that he had that thickness of a plate of steel around, and he did it with that. So it's definitely not aluminum. But I tweaked it. I drilled the holes. I didn't like the way they were, so I never revisited it. It's been sitting around. I don't know if this is gonna work, but Jesus, my mount broke on me. This is how I record. Yeah, steel chassis rails. Just thinking about painting them. Maybe even rusting them out, but I might just keep it like that. Being a little hood right now. Trying to get my mount. Ah, there we go. And guess what? We're gonna fix this bad boy right now. Put a little bit of liquid, thin CA with a quick little chaser of accelerator. Let's get it. Of course, it's jammed up. Of course. Let's go to the thick. This is why I put my accelerator in a little bottle like this, because all you need is a drop and it sucks it right in. You can almost see it starting to harden instantly. The thick stuff takes a little bit longer, but the thin stuff is like, you'll actually start to see fumes. The good thing also about that Insta set is it wipes off though, so it doesn't mess up anything. I still don't understand how it works, man, but that stuff is magic, sorcery. All right, let's put this out the way. Learn from our mistakes. Got 5 people in here. So let's just take off this, let's just take this off real quick. It's not going to be the cleanest. I'll go back in here and clean it up some more. Because now we have 30 grams in this rear with these tires and rims. One little trick to this tungsten putty is once you get it in a nice little ball, you can just dab the other pieces and it'll come off just like silly putty. Believe me, I know. I've been dealing with this stuff since my very first one. It could definitely get messy. That's good for now. '60s Ford, that's smoky. No, that's a model body. Yeah, nothing. I don't print anything. If I do get a printed body, it's through purchase. No, this is a model body. This is I might have the box underneath here still. Yeah. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. Ford 100, 1960. This is a AMT? Yeah, AMT body. AMT, Revel. Yep. This is a model body. This one's a model body. This was an 84 GMC. This is a model body front half and then 3D printed rear. This is a 77 street style K10. This is another model body that I haven't used yet. I forget what year this one is. Yeah, model bodies is where it's at. And to be honest with you, I find them to be a little bit more durable than a 3D printed. What else? What else? Oh, I can't forget Thunder. It's my pride and joy right here. 66 Malibu. Yeah, I think that's all the model bodies. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, I do model bodies. I do the toy bodies, 3D printed bodies. And then even the Lexan bodies that they come with, I like to dress those up so they don't look, the same. Like this Juice Up. This Juice Up, when it came in, that thing looked so cartoonish. Make it look so good, You throw a little paint on them. A little bit of paint goes a long way. All right, here we go. Tomas, what's up? Ah, España. Okay. Greetings. Welcome. What's up, Samuel? All right, we're about to get on the course right now. We're going to take Pebbles over to Mount Richmore. We're going to test out these tires. This servo's starting to act up as well now, too. Starting to get twitchy and glitchy. Eventually, this doesn't have to get swapped out. See it? It's doing it now. Yeah, they definitely don't like the weight on them. Once you start adding the weight, and we are running plus 2mm axles on here, hot racing. So we got 2mm stance on there. This thing is twitching a lot. Let me flip you guys around. Take you over to the course. With our brand new fixed mount. Okay. Here we go. Those who've never seen it, this is Mount Richmore. Been working on it. Always working on it. But lately we've been putting some more texture on here with Mod Podge and some dirt. But yeah, let's get it. Man, this thing is chattering. High centered already. HOG. It always falls in that dip right there. Let's see if we can make this climb with the heavier wheels now. Oh yeah, cake. It's easy. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, the wheels are definitely nice and grounded. I definitely can tell the heavier weight that we have now. But Pebbles was already pretty much dialed in already with the way I had her set up. Even more so now. You can see that thing chattering. Turds, what's up? Appreciate it. Let's go across the bridge. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, these little 30s are not the best at all at side hilling. Once they stack up angle, they're gone. Like right here, you see this little hole? It does not like that. Something so small like that would definitely make it stack and then just flip. So you definitely got to watch your wheel placement. But I love them. See how we do with this A-frame. Yeah, no problem for the Geolanders. Yeah, the Geolanders are definitely my favorite. I even got the one in the back of the Geolander with different rim. I don't like that look though. I gotta be the matching. Take off that wheel. Let's see if we can make this turn. Nice. This climb right here is a pretty steep climb, and we definitely did some Mod Podge, some traction over here. Let's see how we do. See that thing chattering? Can we make this? Hey, come on, Pebbles. There you go. See, like right there, that was a prime example. Maybe if I didn't have the weight, it would have tipped over. But that weight definitely helped it. Let's see if we can hit that again. See it right here. Then if I can see if I can power through it. Yeah. Oh yeah. See that? Normally before, that would definitely tip over. Yeah, they definitely need some weight. I'm running my stance a little bit lower too, so that's why I'm getting a little bit of more high centering on my skid. I think I'm running in my lowest spot, shock angle. Ooh, what are you doing, Rich? Ooh. See, like right there. Stop, probably with a flip. Yeah, I'm loving the wheels. Nice offset too. You see, this is this is a prime example right here. See how off camera that is? This is definitely not gonna make that, but we'll see. Let me see if I can power through it a little bit. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely planted now with these wheels. I want to see that again. Yeah, this is a tricky spot, and they'll always just flip right there. These wheels are definitely nice. Nice heavy weights on them. Yep, here we go right here. You can see the dip. Yep, like that. So it's pretty much probably the line that I chose. All right, let's come over here to this climb real quick. Thank you, J-Star. Hey. HOG. Man, that servo is chattering. You guys see how many more runs we're gonna get out this thing. Actually reached out to Horizon Hobby and put a claim in, so they actually are replacing my servo. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that, but you can complain to customer support, and these vehicles are under warranty. I've done it before in the past and I've gotten parts, so it doesn't hurt to try. All right, Bill. Put my towel in bed. Yep, once she's sleeping. Good night for now. Thank you for stopping in so much. Pleasure talking to you. Enjoy your meal, Bill. Let's hit this line underneath. Stitches. Man, that thing is chattering. Back bumper. I'm gonna run this until the battery runs out. Sick little line right there. I like the way it pulls it up. Let me do that again. This thing is chattering. I'm gonna grab this little ledge over here. Did I miss it? No. Nice. Little guy is dialed, man. Minus the chattering. Yeah, that little side hill right there, that's pretty cool. $6.17. 6 people in here, 17 thumbs up. Man, that's hitting that line with no problem. I like that. He was doing it before, but I definitely had to slow crawl it. Let's see that again. Mm-hmm. Let's take the outside line. This is a hard line right here. Let me see why. No! HOJ. Let's hit that again. There we go. Hey. Oh no. I think we Austin powered ourselves. Oh shit, we did an Austin Powers, yo. Let's see if I can get out. Groovy, baby. Hey, there you go. That's what I was trying to do. HOG. What's up, everybody in the room? Welcome, welcome. Running the SCX30 with the brand new Tits RCs wheels. These things are awesome. Come in at 13 grams a piece. And they are B-lock. You have not put overdrive in this as well. Getting a good long run out this battery. See, like that. Doesn't take much to get it to tip over. Tough transition right here. Let me see if it'll do without flipping forward. Nope. Jesus. Now I gotta get my stick. This is what happens when you make the table too big. Definitely need you a grab stick. You know what? Let's go to the cove. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Let's run, even though we still got some more battery left. Let's come back on over to the bench. Okay. What do you guys think of that, huh? Pretty cool? Yeah, I gotta say, these are pretty awesome. Coming in at 15 grams total with the tires. That is definitely going to be all the weight you need. Down low, if you wanted to just go that option. But as you can see, our servo is on his last leg. Not good. Oh boy. We got 9 people in here. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Guys have any special requests? You want to say anything? Any of my rigs? At this point, I don't think I have anything else to wrench on right now. Yo, turds. What's up, dude? Thank you, man. Working on anything tonight? Did I miss anything up here, dude? Those wheels are killing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that. But the factory ones broke? Guess that looks better on that. That's probably not gonna look good on the K10. You messing with the 30s, turds? Turds and turbos, right? Turds and turbos. Yeah, they cool, man. I like them. I can't wait to see their next one. I'm sure we're going to get an extended wheelbase. Like a Gladiator or something. Because we still have room in this chassis to go. Even with this K10, with this bigger shocks, the shock placement is still up front. So we have all these rear holes in the back. And I think that's going to be for extended links. We'll see. We'll see. You know a lot about brushless motors? Got this Mears transmission, man, and it seems like it's only going to be for 12 bolt pattern. 12 millimeter bolt pattern. I thought it was for a 9 millimeter. And it's not. that torque beast in here. I'll clean up these wires. Let's do a little more crawling. Sick line. Jimbo! What's up, buddy? Silverado came out good, man. You on your way now, man, with the magnets. Yeah, man, you're gonna start building soon. Can't let all those magnets go to waste. Thank you, thank you. Darth Maul is back. Trying to give my rigs a permanent residency. They've been jumping around too much. Sitting in the garage. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of them are just kind of sitting there when they can be sitting on a chassis as a full rig, you know? That's what I mean. Have too many bodies for one chassis, so I'm kind of going to stop doing that. Just kind of build it up and then just keep it like that. But I'm happy the way this came out. Definitely came out good. Had to revisit this chassis. Let's see if we can make this transition all the way down. I forgot this ain't the 30. Take this outside line. Turbo boost. Oh yeah, you just missed me. I'll show you in a second. When you go to Hobby Lobby, you can pick the different thickness. I like to use the thick because it doesn't run as fast versus the thin CA glue and an instant set. Instant set is the accelerator. I'll show you when I go back over to the bench. Yeah, I love that stuff. Insta set is the accelerator, and then the whatever CA glue you decide to use. But like I said, I like to use medium because it's not as runny. And then sometimes I follow things up with the liquid, with the thin, to kind of fill in gaps sometimes. Yeah, I was just messing around with it right now. But yeah, these are the two. These are two of the brands that I know that Hobby Lobby sells. I'm not sure which other ones they do, but this is the thin, the thick, and then I actually got this bottle from Hobby Lobby too. They sell them in packs, and I have my accelerator in here. But the accelerator actually comes in. Where is it? It's actually in a little pump bottle. And it says Insta Set on it. Where is my bottle? I have no idea. But yeah, you know. But yeah, it's pretty easy, man. Put it on there, hit the spray, and it's like instant. You don't have to worry about it curing. I know a lot of people like to use E6000, but personally for me, I don't like the E6000 because it's something you have to cure overnight. If you're going to do it and cure it overnight, that's cool, but I like to do it quick. Oh, here it is. Duh. This is what it looks like. Instaset. BSI. Bob Smith Industries. So yeah, I just poured some of this out and put it in there, but you can also spray it. And it comes out a whole like mist. But it wipes off clear. It's fine. I just do that to save some, to conserve it. And that's actually my second bottle, so you will go through it. But like you can see underneath here, this is after I set it, and then I went and followed it up behind it, just to make it hold better. And that's kind of what I do. Sometimes I'll just set them, and then I'll follow it up. Like for instance, you can see it has gaps in there. So I'll just come back in sometimes and just put some more in there, and then put the Instaset, just to hold the bond. But they definitely break free. They'll, you know, a couple drops and stuff like that, they'll definitely come undone. But yeah, I definitely like the thick, preferably, versus the thin. But even these are all, I put these in. Normally, some of my accessories I like to glue in, but I actually use hot glue this time. Hot glue is definitely not permanent. It comes right off. Now these are glued in. Yeah, man, no problem. Did that Hobby Lobby open up yet? You said it's coming, right? Jimbo, did you see the wheels? Tiny terrains. Pretty cool. 15 grams a piece with the tires. So far, so good with this servo. Oh, and a 5 below, huh? They really spoiling you guys. You must be in a pretty rural area, huh? Rural? Is that how you say that? Rural. Say that 5 times fast. Rural. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got some nice stuff. Got their little tungsten knuckles. Yeah. Excuse me. This servo's on his way out too, Jimbo. I already fried one. Not fried it, but the gear went on it. Mia's came out with a servo as well for this. I think they're on the same prices. Like $33.99 or something like that. Yeah, I thought you was doing the big tire trend. There was some big tires. Yeah, just when you think, man, the tires are gonna be you may think the tires are too big or too small. Sometimes it's just not enough. And then when they're too big, it definitely looks too big. So I think smaller is always better than bigger. What size were those original ones? RC Forever, what's up? Yeah, they look big on camera. Take the biggest tires. What just happened? I just lost my feed. Yeah, 72 is the biggest tires I've owned. These pins. These things are like donuts. RC SCX30 you talking about? RC Forever? Yeah, I love them. They're a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait till we see we get the next one. Nice little extended wheelbase. I think it's coming next. That'd be crazy if they did the Power Wagon again. Gladiator. Suburban. I mean, they have licensing with everybody, right? Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Nah, but I emailed Horizon Hobby and put a claim in, and they're gonna send one out as soon as the inventory comes in. They're on back order. I don't know if anybody knows, man, but you know, these vehicles they have warranties. So if something breaks, man, you can write an email to support, and they're gonna ask you some information. You have to prove your purchase, possibly take pictures or whatever, and they'll replace things, So I'm waiting for that before I go ahead and order another one because it's gonna happen again. But if I could hold off on spending the money, but they'll definitely replace things, man. I've had several things replaced by reaching out to them. The patina. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I've had ESC sent out to me from Arma, Horizon Hobby. My last one got fried on it. Something happened to it. Yeah, it takes some time. I have my, matter of fact, my 18 van, that thing got messed up. I had to wait for that. That took a long time to get sent back out, but they replaced it. The ESC. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I like it. I originally wanted the black one, but it's all good. Maybe down the road we'll get one. Yeah, we got this bad boy on deck, just sitting here waiting. Servo gone. Got the 1.5 negative offset wheels on here, painted them black. 26 millimeter shocks on here. MB100. Aluminum axle housings. CVDs. The white one? Yeah. This is the order. Oh, excuse me. This is the order that I like them. As far as performance, Bronco is first, K10 second, JOU. As far as looks department, K10 for me is number one, and then JOU, and then Bronco. Yeah. But the best performing one out of the box is the Bronco, I believe. And then the K10. JOU is last, unfortunately, for all the stuff up top. I think it's a 40-gram body. A lot of weight up top. Yeah, you definitely want to do the cutout too. If you're trying to keep all your windows, you can do those cutouts, save some weight. That's about 3 grams. Yeah, man. That K10 is sweet. I would like to get a blank one to paint, but it's like you're gonna need all the accessories. By the time you do all that, man, they're pretty expensive. Still a cool body though for the price, I got another body coming though. Can't say exactly what it is yet until I get it all done up. Yeah, this got crazy steering gear. These CVDs are pretty good purchase though. Definitely if you're doing the modified steering. But yeah, the next thing I'm waiting for is Mofo's chassis to drop for this. The Mofo chassis and then Endura chassis. The Endura chassis goes to 12.5 degree skid from 9.5. The stock is 9.5. And this one actually is 11 degrees. So 12.5. Does that say 12.5? Yeah, 12.5. It's got more shock points, shock locations. It's got 3 rows. This is not dialed in yet as far as this body or nothing like that. I just kind of have it sitting on here. It's probably not the body I'm going to go with. That body got beat up pretty bad. Missing a mirror. Yeah, but all these bodies are sick, man. You can't beat the detail. They did a bang up job, man. They did a better job on these than the bigger ones. Trying to stay tidy in 26, man. It's tough. It gets messy very quick. That's my alarm going off. All right, y'all. I think that's going to be it for me. I just want to jump on here for a little bit tonight. Put these wheels on. Giving it a test run. I'm definitely happy with them. Definitely save them for some other builds later on. See if we could throw them on. See if we keep them on this. But definitely you can't beat it, man. Tits. Tiny Terrains RC. Pretty cool. But yeah, probably my next live I jump back on is going to be finishing up my Class 3 build. Still waiting on some parts for this. But yep, excited to get this thing all buttoned up. This thing is crazy looking. Whew. Nice. Got some beautiful lines on there. But all right, people. All right, Jimbo. Everybody else, thank you for stopping in. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Everybody have a nice weekend.